the pace.
And it's an offensive-oriented league now. When you execute and really look to attack, it puts the opposition on their heels.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And from what we've seen so far from the Warriors, how would you grade it?
Just stretching the
Hey!
first. They had the defense scrambling.
I'll give you a prime example here of how to space the floor and do it correctly. When you do it, it's the kind of thing that happens.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, we've got Looney, Steph Curry's out there. Alex Robinson, and it's McKinney at the 4. Goes up off the inbound. Buries the jump shot. Burks has got 5. Rockets trail by 9.
And a boom it was for the Rockets to be able to keep Clint Capella. A great fit with the team and gives them exactly what they need on the interior.
Here's Robinson. No good on that one. Good work defensively by Harden. Rockets shooting at 50% in a decent group. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Rivers kicks to Gordon. Rivers passes to Harden. And Rudy sends it back. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, D'Angelo Russell was traded from the Lakers and, in his words, was kicked on the way out. He's become an all-star in Brooklyn. Russell said, "It's a heck of an accomplishment. That respect from your peers, your coaches, other teams, it's a great feeling." And Kevin, given how it started for him in L.A., many remain shocked by Russell's rapid ascent.
Coming into his own, you're right, David. Thank you. Houston making some changes. Clark, he's checked in for P.J. Tucker. Manuel House comes in for Gordon. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Rivers. And Greg Capella, who was taken near the end of the first round back in 2014 in the draft, has developed well in his time with Houston.
And Capella's game has really taken off in the last 2 seasons. He looks to be a double-double machine for this team for the next handful of years, and that is exactly what they need.
And Russell gets it to go.
As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the backboard.
And there's the call on Klay Thompson. And that is his first foul of the game. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Golden State. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. House kicks to Westbrook. House contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance is heading to the line.
Get it better.
He's just fearless and unafraid to go up into the traffic of the defense. Westbrook takes it right to the bucket and a well-deserved trip to the line.
It's hard to believe that Russell Westbrook has now gone 3 consecutive seasons averaging a triple-double.
Remember, Kevin, just how much we were flipping out about the possibility of somebody doing this again since Oscar Robertson, and now Russell doing it 3 straight years. It's just a mind blow.
3. Not like that. It doesn't go for him. So Houston will take it the other way. You can't get that one to fall.
And that's one way to end up in the highlights.
Yeah, well, the bloopers, right, G.A.?
Russell passes to Thompson. Back to Russell. Stein with it. Second chance effort. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. And the Warriors lead by 9.
Talk often about physicality.
Russell, what the fuck are you doing?
One of those guys who fits into that category.
Thompson finds Green. Back to Thompson. So here's Burks. 5 points in the game. 4 on the shot clock. The shot. It's not going to fall. He's taken 4 shots and made 2.
They're still trying to calibrate right now because he had 1 3 in the first quarter, but nothing since.
Green with the block.
I like the extension there from Draymond Green, reaching out and timing that one. And he's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back Let him try to find his range. Catching the lead pass at full speed, terrific anticipation, and the delivery, Kevin, on time, on target.
Rivers, he's checked in for the Rockets. And that one falls for Cauley Stein. Well, whether you love him or hate him, you can't deny that Draymond Green is one of the more unique players in the league.
There really isn't anyone else like Draymond. I mean, who does everything for a team but score. I mean, not only can he play all positions on both ends of the floor, but also to be the emotional leader, truly a special player.
Russell against Capella. Russell left side. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Offensive rebound. Lays it up and banks it in.
And we're
Cauley
fighting
Stein's
for
got
our
the lead up
lives.
to 12 now for the Warriors. Capella, the basket front. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And it goes on Draymond Green. We know officials try to be as objective as possible, Brent. It does sometimes feel like we get superstar calls, correct?
I think there's absolutely superstar calls, Kevin, and you know the purist in me wants the referees to keep it fair, but understanding that the game is entertainment and understanding what it takes to be that level of player, every now and then seeing a guy like James Harden getting a few more free throws or watching Giannis find his way to the line a few more times, I shrug my shoulders and I say, yeah, that's a good get.
Yeah, good example.
And I like Russell's ability to create for others. He does what's best for the team.
If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started. Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
The shot's good from Westbrook.
A more fearless play from Russell Westbrook. The ability to finish through contact. That's why it's so tough to stop him on the dribble drive.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. There's 47 seconds left now here in the second. Gordon, the pass to Capella. It's tipped outside Westbrook. Double team on Westbrook. Thompson against Gordon. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Tyson Chandler is checked in for Clint Capella. Then for the Warriors, Kevon Looney is checked in for Willie Cauley-Stein. Alfonso McKinney comes in for Klay Thompson. And Glenn Robinson III is subbed in for D'Angelo Russell.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
Well, his shots aren't dropping, and they haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough to keep going to him, see if he can find him. Of all the action happening there, Kevin, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
And that one's good. Westbrook.
Westbrook going up against anybody now. I don't think right now he's seeing any defense, Kevin.
On deep. And so it's the Golden State Warriors. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, you're watching. The first half was all about Stephen Curry. He had 20 points, 2 assists, and 1 rebound. He had a very shaky performance in their last game, but it has not affected him. That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Curry has been sensational.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
And just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly.
And the Warriors Warriors defense last year is still strong, but not as dominant as before.
I wonder if the loss of a lot of that experience is going to cost this revamped roster defensively. It's been fun to watch them shoot threes, but they've been so reliant on that defense. Can they be that good this season?
Tucker and Capella are up front. McLemore is out there with Austin Rivers, and it's Green in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Warriors leading by 14. Russell passes to Cauley Stein. Now Curry. Floats one. Goes back up. Rockets with the rebound.
Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions.
From deep three-point range. Second shot opportunity. Here's Tucker. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound.
Yeah, and I think he was surprised to see that pass coming his way and just really reacted too late.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. And that one, good.
Now, Draymond Green, patient enough to know when his teammates are running around, at some point one's going to break open, then he finds them.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. And the Rockets making a change here. Hartenstein's checked in. The Warriors have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room with the break. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 3 assists now in this one. Rivers can't.
Well,
Tonight, Chris, 2 teams that may meet in the playoffs. Does that create any extra incentive, do you think?
Well, when I was playing, I'd say no, but I can tell you the truth now. Yeah, it creates a lot of extra incentive, especially if you're going against a team that may have the home court advantage against you in the playoffs, or also to kind of see what works and doesn't work against them so you can pull out some extra tricks during playoffs. But anyone that doesn't say that, they're giving you the company line, and I understand that, but yeah, it is.
Now, Golden State's starting 5. Green and Cauley Stein are down low. Russell and Thompson the perimeter. And it's Curry in at the point guard. And it's out of bounds. Nice touch by Curry.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
But just trying to prevent the opposition from getting comfortable. Next time, that one might get picked.
Shot clock at 2.
Being really hard to never panic when the shot clock is low. Just so adept at taking his time in whatever situation he finds himself in.
Now here's Cauley Stein. Back to Curry. Down low. And Cauley Stein with the basket on the assist by Curry.
I mean, if you're Curry's teammate, this is what you have to do. Take advantage of the defender.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does. He really does put pressure on you.
And guys, it's clear though, he enjoys showing off his athleticism. The D can't give him these opportunities.
Here's Curry following the score by Houston. It's good.
Now, this is what you get from Steph. I mean, he can put the ball on the floor and create his own shot from just about anywhere.
Here's Westbrook. The Warriors pull it in.
And when the ball's in his hands, that's as high percentage as it gets. It's just a fluke miss.
Nice shot by Thompson.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you have to bring much faster help than that.
Warriors have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Coach is liking what he's seeing from his offense.
And guys, they put the defense on the defensive.
A really smart opening quarter for them at the offensive end. Moving, finding good shots, and 4 for 5 from the field.
Green with the block.
Like a Jaguar looking for his next meal. Draymond pouncing on the attempted shot.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Trying to take advantage of that extra space on the perimeter. You see a lot of this now. It was an up-and-down season for the Rockets last year. I mean, they started out very slow, really because of injury. They took them a while to get into the playoff picture. But how about this? They won their division, and only now the 4th seed in the playoffs.
I understand.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely great. That makes the turnover even more painful.
You're going defense to offense in an instant. Every team now calibrated to do that.
And Houston calls their first time out of the game. And Chris, last year being the 4th seed in the postseason was trouble for the Rockets.
Yeah, it was, especially, Kevin, when you have to face the Warriors in the second round. They got bounced out in Game 6 despite the Warriors losing Durant. The slow start in the regular season, I think, played a big factor.
Green is checked in for the Rockets. McLemore has come in for James Harden. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Steve Kerr gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. One of the obvious keys he mentioned was keeping Russell Westbrook out of transition. Coach said when he gets up ahead of steam, he's almost impossible to stop. See if they can deny Westbrook his field tonight, Kevin.
Thank you, David. He's trailed by 7. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. They get Stephen Curry.
Well, you knew after the Paul George trade that the Thunder would look to sell on Westbrook as well. Just part of the rebuild at this point. His agent did well to get him to a team looking to compete. A great fit for a player in this stage of Russ's career.
This quarter has been hit or miss for him, mostly miss.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and continue to score consistently.
He dishes it to Tucker. Houston moving the ball around. Westbrook kicks to McLemore. Back to Westbrook. To end the cool streak, and the layup is up and in. Westbrook's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Like how confident Westbrook is close to the rim. Gets high off the ground and releases his shot quickly.
Paulie Stein passes to Thompson. Outside Curry. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. 8 points for Steph Curry.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The shoe culture becoming a bigger part of the game. Signature shoes, custom shoes, collections. PJ Tucker with over 4,000 pairs of shoes. See, Webber, you a collector?
I love it, and it's all because of the Jordan phenomenon. What Michael Jordan did for the game, not just for the shoes, what he did for the game, making it so cool in the culture. I gotta give my boys in Michigan, give us a little credit too with what we did there. But the shoe game has definitely become something that's just crazy.
You know Westbrook has an outstanding vertical. Once he gets to the launching pad, rim, beware.
Warriors leading by 8. 1:12 left to play here in the first. Russell kicks it to Looney. Another shot, and it's 2 points on the layup.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Westbrook with it, and Burks picks him up defensively. Missed inside.
A fantastic effort on D to get up in his face and deny the layup.
Tigers the 3. Rebounded by Capella.
Offensive breakdown. They can't capitalize. He'll hit that shot every time.
Westbrook surveying the D. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
The Rockets shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
Kevin, when the Warriors last season, again, with the top-rated offense, they make everything look so easy. I mean, great movement, great players.
Daniel House is checked in for the Rockets. Rivers comes in for Ben McLemore. Looney kicks Fakes to Russell. Fires for three. The Rockets pull it in. Inside Westbrook. Over Russell. Another miss by Houston.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Outside Robinson. Lets the three fly. Here's Mooney. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
That's all defense is. It is effort. It's the effort to want to communicate. It's the effort to take that one extra step to help someone. It's an effort to move up one step to get into the ball as opposed to sitting off the ball.
And he should know, a former defensive player of the year.
You know, he just takes pride in being their anchor defensively. And if he's not seeing that effort, he's going to let you know about it.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
Aggressive and running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Governing the split of second chance opportunities, Jay. I mean, that's what has them in the lead after one.
In a moment now to reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. And Golden State looking who they've got. They've got Looney. Russell is out there with Alec Burks. Then it's Robinson, and it's McKinney at the power forward position. Just two to shoot. Robinson, and that one is good. Rockets trail by 9. Westbrook drives in. Good work there as it goes. Westbrook's got 9.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Here's Russell with the three. Carries it from three-point range. Russell's got the lead up to 10 now for the Warriors.
Hitting three-pointers so important in today's NBA. Russell's got the range and confidence to do so. Yeah, they've got into a nice flow this quarter.
And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for Golden State.
Oh, I love PJ Tucker. He's a player that doesn't do a whole lot in the box score, but he passes the eye test. He plays defense, he's tough, he rebounds, and you know he'll hit that court.
And Westbrook gets it to go on the assist from Tucker. 13 points for Russell Westbrook.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Outside Robinson. And here's Burks. No points in the game yet for him. There's Looney. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
Now, with all the intensity he plays with, boxing him out is a choke. Tough.
And Tucker, Chris, the type of player who will do all the small things for a team.
Yeah, he doesn't need to be anything more than he is with the stars on his team, and he knows that. Tucker's a great glue guy. He sets screens, guards anyone, rebounds, hits his shots.
Robinson finds Russell. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
It's a scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Gordon's checked in for Hartenstein, and it's Austin Rivers in for Russell Westbrook. Draymond Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. Curry comes in for Russell. Harden outside. Looking to end the run, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And it goes on Draymond Green.
Love how Harden attacks the basket when he's close by. Just relentless in finding ways to get himself to the line.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Free throw shooting, not an area he has worried about at all. How about last year? 88% from the line.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Daniel House.
Why is Russell
Green
back in
comes
the
for
game?
Eric Gordon. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Rivers. Harden against Burks. Harden draws the double, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Man, you're playing from behind. That's the last thing you want to do. Make matters worse.
And a deep three from Curry. No good there. And Houston the other way.
Well, the Houston Rockets not exactly a balanced offense. I mean, they lean so heavily on James, but you can't argue with the results.
Warriors leading by 13. Now, here's Burks. Pass to Curry. Three-pointer. His fourth miss of the game. He's made three. Rockets have gone 4-6 in the field here this second. Westbrook passes to Tucker. Burks with the double team. And Tucker kicks to Harden. Takes a three. Hits the three-point bomb. Harden's got 7 points in the game. You see Webb with the Rockets offense, the numbers speak for themselves.
Well, yeah, Kevin, I mean, they had the second best offensive rating last season. I mean, they rely on isolations, threes, and free throws, but he gets the job done for them. You wonder just how far this approach can take them.
Had a chance there to cut to single digits, but it's off target. Golden State's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. And Green is right there. And the Warriors lead by 12.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Now a timeout called by Houston. Chris, with every team looking to maximize floor space, which big men are the deadliest from outside? Have a shot that you've got to respect.
Oh, well, I think you got to go with a few. Just rapid fire. You got to go with that man, Mr. Towns, out there in Minnesota. How about Blake Griffin? He did for the Pistons.
Let's gotta go.
You know,
We need some scores.
those threes down. Now, I got to give my man Big Lopez a shout out. He shoots it deep from Curryland out there for the Milwaukee Bucks. So much fun watching these guys. Don't forget about Big Marcus Gasol. He'll let it fly from deep as well.
He will, and they're all effective.
Oh, very.
Curry passes to Thompson. Burks' shot is good. 6 points for him.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Here's Harden. Passes it to Hartenstein. Here is House. He kicks it to Rivers. Houston moving it around. Green against Harden. Tucker. Here's Hartenstein. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
And they repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's Curry with the three. The Rockets pull it in. Hartenstein's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
He had 2 3-pointers in the opening quarter. They hasn't been able to connect yet during the second.
And there's a whistle that's going to go on James Harden. That's his first foul. And the Warriors making a change here. Russell's checked in. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Hartenstein. Harden with it. He has 7. There's the pass to Hartenstein. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. 4 seconds left, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And he's almost obsessed with drawing contact and getting to the line, and Harden has an endless number of ways to do it.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line. And both free throws good for James Harden. With 1 on the clock, no good on the shot. And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a 10-point lead. So back after the break. They're playing a cruising game inside. It is working for them. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Draymond. Of course, not unusual to see you going up against bigger players. So how do you take advantage of that offensively?
I mean, you got to take advantage of mismatches. You know, most of the time there's a big guy on me. If not, there's usually somebody trying to switch off. You know, I just got to know when to pop and just take advantage of the mismatches.
You've done just that in the first half. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the 3rd quarter gets underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. What a start it was for Stephen Curry. He had 8 points and 1 steal. Hey, big fella, what's your take on Golden State so far?
You gotta like their offense efficiency. They were patient, took good shots. That was reflected in their high field goal percentage. They just need to keep playing smart in the second half.
Hello? Hi, my name is Evelyn Young. I'm calling to confirm location information for Roof Jean Pierre. Any information regarding roof would be greatly appreciated. I can be reached at 844-204-120. Hi, this is Marco.
Hi Mario, this is Joshua.
Who is it?
Joshua Jean.
Hey, Joshua, are you still looking for a position with Duncan?
Yeah.
Alright, and what hours are you available to work?
What hours do you need?
So I'm actually looking for overnighter right now.
Overnight? Which Dunkin's is it at? Is it the one right across from Washville?
Yeah, it's Pelham Street location.
Pelham Street?
Yeah, I'm Methuen.
Oh, near McDonald's?
Yes.
Okay, you guys are open overnight? Like 24 hours?
We are. So it's either from 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. or it's 9 p.m. to 5 a.m.
10 p.m. to 6 p.m. or 9 p.m. to 5 a.m.?
No, 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. or 9 p.m. to 5 a.m.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm looking to work day shift, but I can start overnight for like, however long you guys need me to do overnight for.
So we're actually looking to fill the position permanently for overnight. There is a differential pay, so I wouldn't want to hire you with the intent. Sorry?
How much more pay is it?
So they start at $16.50, and then they get a 75-cent differential from the time of 12 a.m. to 6 a.m.
So what is that, like $17?
It'd be $17.25, not including tips.
How much is like the day position?
15.
Alright, yeah, let me do overnight.
Alright, so just text me your name and then your availability on Sunday to Saturday, so Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then I can send you an offer as soon as possible, okay?
Okay, how soon could I start, bro? Because I'm not gonna lie, this is the type of job I want to start like we're able to start this
Do you
week.
have experience with Duncan?
Yeah.
Like, how much experience? Like, you can walk in, work the floor today?
Yeah.
Okay. Like, you can take orders and everything?
Yeah. I worked at Dunkin's
Alright,
before.
so
I worked at Dunkin's before.
okay, so go ahead and send me all your information. I'll send you the offer to start on Friday.
Okay, got you.
As long as you fill out all your paperwork and stuff ASAP, then I could start you on Friday.
Okay. No, like I couldn't. Damn, I thought you meant I could start today. I was about to say that's perfect, man. Like.
Well, I mean, if you can fill out all the paperwork today, I can start you tomorrow night.
Okay, bet.
Yeah, so I'll set the offer for tomorrow starting. I just need you to fill out all of your paperwork by today so that I can onboard you by tomorrow morning, and then we can get you started tomorrow.
Okay. And is it weekly or bi-weekly?
We actually get paid weekly, so it's a good benefit of our company.
Okay, perfect. All right, man. I'll get the paperwork started like right now.
All right, you just gotta send me your name so I can send you an offer. Full name and then the times you're available for. Okay.
Okay, I got you.
All right, thank you so much.
Thank you, bro. Look at God. Look at God. That's God. That's God. Fuck. Yeah, Draymond ain't getting no fat pretty. That shit. Got him. Little boy. Ew. That's what I thought, bitch. He's too weak. Oh my God, Curry's so fucking weak, bro. The weak ass shit out of here, nigga. You not a hooper. You not like that. You ain't gonna get no farewell tour. Look at, he's a weak boy. He's weak. Good hustle. It's true. Fuck! He's too weak. He's weak. Oh my God, green beam. Green beam, red light, redeem. Oh my God, you bitch. You bitch. Wait, why would we? Oh my God. Oh, if they made one back to back, nigga, that shit would sing. That would hurt. No cap. No, that would hurt a little bit. We were so close. You lucky, nigga. It's too little. Well, Russell can't shoot free throws. Oh. Oh shit, that shit was getting lethal. Come on. Let's get the starters out here. Let's get the starters out here. Oh, I forgot the. Can we get a foul? Let's get a foul. Let's get y'all the fuck out of here. Hell no. Not on me, brother. But just one. Look, it don't matter. Look who he pushes by. So you shooting, nigga. On Russell Westbrook. Come on now, nigga. This is me. That's me. That's me, bro. That's me, Curry. How many fouls you got? That's me, Curry. That's me. That's just me. Russell got two. You could really go crazy with them. Why are you letting these niggas shoot? We need to come back with a three. Russ, you didn't tap nothing. Fuck out the way. Off me. You're weak. You're weak. Oh, damn, we needed that. He's a little boy. No, these niggas in the bonus. Wardell. Wardell. Cute. Keep up though. That's the problem. Alright, you say got your stupid ass up. That's your baby. So we can get you out the game. I was trying to say. Could at least have 60. No, it's okay though. I understand how it goes when you're great. You know what I'm saying? I can't lie. I'm a little sick. Spending 60 beans. Those crazy dreams I used to have back in the scene. When now I'm riding reams. Simply known. Cap.
Longtime Panther Graham Gano has us set for a start as we are underway from MetLife Stadium. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we're to start here at the 25. Out comes Deshaun Watson, ready to captain the ship here for this Houston offense. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Watson down to throw. It finds Randall Cobb with a completion. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down. Here we go to Johnson. And he will have a first down as they get into the ground at the 37. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Here's Watson. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. He was waving as hard as wanted the football, but he dropped it. And that reminds me of the story you told me from your days in Tennessee. We don't need to mention the other guy's name, but when he dropped an open pass that you blew coverage on, what did you say to him?
Yeah, it's really not right since I blew coverage, but since he dropped the pass, I said, well, maybe next time he'll just walk it out here and hand it to you. Would that be easier? He wasn't real thrilled with that.
That's cold-blooded. First down, it's Watson. Screenplay, Johnson. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. Again, it's Watson. Again, it's Johnson. Broken tackle. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 37. So mark off the yardage for roughing the passer.
And I've seen this before. On a screen pass, not only are you rushing the passer, you're rushing him deeper than normal. And I think a little frustration kicks in at the end. You're going to hit him anyway when you shouldn't.
Watson on first down. He'll dump this one off to Lindsey. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Here's 2nd and a yard. First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. They'll run with Lindsey. And take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Philip Lindsey, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Texans have taken the early lead. Right off the bat, they start with a very solid, methodical 10-play drive.
And you know me, I tend to look at things from the defensive side. They're coming off the field gassed right away. We're the first drive of the game. So it's not just what happened, but think of the emotion you carry into the game. Then double it with getting a 10-play drive put on you and points scored. They're pretty tired right now.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Dante Pettis now from his end zone. And they're going to get this out to the 25. Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Jones, open target here, Darius Slayton. And now off to the races, down the right side. And all the way in, touchdown, New York. Darius Slayton, 75 yards. And the Giants are a 2-point conversion away from tying this football game. The point after, no gimme in the snow, but it's up and good. And this is now a 1-point game. Goodell now following the touchdown, he'll kick it away. Here's Roberts to bring it out of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. So now we get set to see Houston for their second drive of the ball game. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, and you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Watson's throw taken in there by Cooks.
Yo, keep call high.
Play clock down to 5, and they're going to burn a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And just a yard to go here on second down.
All right.
Here's Watson. He gets this one to Johnson. And we'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. Now a first down throw. Watson. Complete. It's Johnson. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. No gain on the screen there, and second down. Watson looks to throw again. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Give the sack to Lorenzo Carter.
Incredible ability sometimes can work against you as a quarterback. He thinks he can retreat and run the pressure. But that time, they zeroed in on him and took him down for a big loss, partner.
Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Aaron Robinson. And the Giants are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this first quarter of play. Ready to roll for the second quarter from MetLife Stadium. The Giants with the football. Throwing Jones as they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10. A gain of 6 there on first.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5. Now Jones. And it's caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Barkley will score. Touchdown, New York. A strong run there. When he gets it, especially around the goal line, like a bull in a china shop.
And none of us ever want to confront that ball in any China shop, do we? Any more than we want to confront him. Get behind his pads, man with power, and get into the end zone.
What an asset around the goal line, a guy like that.
It's almost like a safety blanket, isn't it? When all else fails, hand it to this big back and let it power his way forward.
Cano now to add the extra point. And it's up and good to make this now a 14-8 ball game. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it ends with a Saquon Barkley touchdown run. Cano now following the touchdown. Touchdown here to kick it away. Andre Roberts now to return it.
This call is recorded for quality and training purposes.
Delivery? You said what? Yeah. Let me get a small buffalo chicken pizza and fries. And fries, yeah. Yeah, that's it. And fries. Yeah. Small fries. That's it. Yeah. Cash. Do you guys have any chips or anything like that? Like this, like. Yeah. What do you guys have? What do you get? What else do you guys have? Like, do you guys have like cookies, brownies? What do you guys got? No, that's it then. Can you add Cash? Can you add a little sweet and sour for the fries? All right, thank you. All right. Damn. Wait, you fuck cousin them. Fuck y'all. You're not even watching my live. You also beat.